Hi there, tech enthusiasts. David Hamner here, and oh boy do I have a treat for you today. Ever think to yourself, gee, I wish I could use Linux commands without all the hassle of actually using Linux? Well, hold on to your keyboards because I've got just the thing. An AI-powered Linux terminal simulator that's currently about as accurate as a weather forecast in the middle of a hurricane. So, what exactly is Hamnix? Picture this. You're sitting at a computer typing commands into what you think is a Linux terminal, but it's actually an AI that's trying to pretend it knows what Linux is. It would be a bit like having a golden retriever as a system administrator, eager to please and prone to chasing squirrels mid-command. Now let me take you through the illustrious history of Hamnix. It all started when I had the brilliant idea to simulate raw VT100 on the biggest Quen model my poor, overworked GPU could handle. Spoiler alert, it didn't go well. My GPU started sending me smoke signals that translated to, "Why are you doing this to me?" To gather up all the training for data, I set up a chroot script that builds a Debian root file system and runs a bunch of commands. It was like teaching a parrot to recite Shakespeare, technically possible, but the results were, let's say, creatively interpreted. The first version of Hamnix was about as useful as a chocolate teaspoon. It mostly outputted gibberish, occasionally stumbling upon a real command like a drunk person finding their keys. I asked for a Linux simulator and got a digital version of infinite monkeys typing on infinite typewriters. So, I went back to the drawing board, or in this case, back to my keyboard to bang my head against it repeatedly. In the end, I updated training set to look like this. I also switched to a smaller Quen model. My GPU breathed a sigh of relief, but then realized it still had to run Hamnix and started plotting its escape. Let me show you this current masterpiece in action. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you with Hamnix! It's like playing pin the tail on the donkey, but instead it's pin the directory on the file system. And we're all blindfolded. And the donkey's actually a cardboard cutout of Tux the penguin. The good news, it recognizes CD, LS, and PWD. The bad news, it thinks the file system is a game of musical chairs, and every time you ask where you are, it's like throwing a dart at a list of directories. But fear not, we are making progress. My next steps include teaching Hamnix that /bin is not the answer to everything, and that maintaining context is not just a suggestion, it's a lifestyle. The dream is to make an AI that can infer programs just on their name. Imagine typing, "make everything awesome," and the AI just does it based on the context of whatever you're doing at the time. We're not there yet. Right now, if you type "make everything awesome," Hamnix might tell you that you're in var local and call it a day. If you want to follow along this journey of digital self-flagellation, then hit that subscribe button. And if you're a developer with experience in large language models or Linux systems and you're thinking, I could do better than that, well, you're probably right, and drop a comment below with your ideas or just a point and laugh. I'll take either at this point. This is David Hamner signing off and gonna go have a long talk with my GPU about its life choices.